Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Friday, March 10th, 2023. I do want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, of course. But as always, do keep in mind this is a general reading for all 12 signs. So take what resonates and discard the rest. But I more than appreciate the love and support, as you know, the likes, the comments, and of course, subscriptions to this channel if you haven't done so already. But I was feeling drawn to use the Angel Answers deck. I haven't used this in forever. And I do see myself using it for a pick a card reading on my Making Magic Tarot channel moving forward. But anyways, do check that channel out if you haven't already. I don't have a ton of content on there, but it is going to have more moving forward. But the overall message for this upcoming Friday, becoming a star, becoming a star. Beautiful. So let's do some shuffling and see what we get. I feel like there's a focus on you glowing, feeling good, being good at what you do, a focus on your money and career, but or just your career in and of itself. And I feel like you are overqualified for something, or just feeling very satisfied when you're doing what you need to. That leaves you feeling like a star in the eyes of others, in the ears of others, when it comes to your own perspective and view of oneself as well. Beautiful. I'm also hearing well spoken. No, I feel like there's something that's not meant for you when you're looking for something new, a new opportunity, or when you're thinking about the past potentially. Let's put this back. I do feel like you're being reminded that a situation will improve, one that's not ideal for you or just has its imperfections. But I do feel like for a year from now, you're being shown that a year from now, there is an immense amount of success for you. Okay. Abundance. Beautiful. We're just going to take this one for the center. But I feel like you already felt a new situation that's right for you, that you applied for, reached out to, or are planning to. And Spirit's saying this is going to be a yes, a big yes. And I do feel like there's action to be taken in regards to your stardom, in regards to getting things rolling for oneself, or to continue that motion, that progress. Actually, we're going to take this one as well. Take action and abundance. Beautiful. And I feel like you're naturally gaining different levels of abundance throughout this specific Friday, due to you being good at what you do, and just, I want to say for a lot, just being a good soul. A sense of good karma coming back to help you out. It could be a long time coming for some, but I do feel like you're exuding energy and talent that is leaving people trusting you. All right. I do feel like there's a need to trust your intuition all the meanwhile. Yes, trust that intuition is what I'm hearing. Allow for oneself to, when those intuitive hits come up, whether it's in regards to the past, present, future, when I get something done, trust it. Okay. You know more than meets the eye at times, but I feel like people are trusting that you know a lot either way. Let's continue and pull from they're saying Mystic Mondays, but I'm going to do the Light Seers. What else do we have for Friday? Feeling good is what I'm hearing. Feeling good. I mean, you might be feeling a bit burnt out to an extent, but I feel like there's a bright feeling about this specific day, some of which are thinking about what they're lacking in the midst of succeeding like a star, becoming a star. But I feel like you're going to get that push if that's pertaining to your case, your situation, your perspective. You're going to get a push to jump right out of that, discard that quite quickly. Nobody's perfect in regards to where they focus, right? But we need you to be in an abundant mindset at this time as you take action towards what is important for you, and potentially could be helping other people. The Knight of Swords, look at that. Absolutely. At times running around throughout this day, but it feels like you might need to be somewhere, if not multiple places, on time. So be strategic and plan for that. Give oneself extra time. I feel like there's a focus on your energy as well. Again, your glow, but there's a random spirit that's going to join you, and this will feel different, but help you in one, if not multiple ways, even if you fully can't see that or at all. But I feel like a lot drawn to this reading do have angelic energy, and that's being highlighted at one, if not multiple points throughout this day. I feel like it's a golden day if we look at the surrounding imagery of both cards. Look at that, the Seven of Cups. having to get a lot done, having a lot of options if you're looking for a new opportunity, situation. I do feel like there's a need to think about what needs to get done first, right? Prioritize. There's a sense of you being pushed to write things down because you might just drift to a vision or just be pushed to think about the past in the next moment, or right after you get that creative idea, or think about something you need to purchase, or what you want to create next, right? So make several lists if you can, and allow for oneself. They're saying, of course you can, and allow for yourself to just feel organized. It's going to help you strive for this stardom and success in a much easier manner. And yeah, you just don't want to regret forgetting something, all right, of importance for oneself, or that will leave you feeling more at ease, okay? Or it could be more in regards to your comfort. I just heard specifically, don't forget to get some tissues. What else do we have for Friday? We have the Emperor and the Ace of Swords flying onto the ground. I do feel as if there's naturally creative solutions, okay, coming up and coming to mind, easily being put to use throughout this day. I do feel like it's a day where you are producing, developing, thinking about where am I putting my next game piece? Where am I going to shift things for oneself in a positive direction? Or how am I going to go about doing just that? How do I see myself gaining more abundance moving forward? But Spirit's saying it's going to naturally, inevitably come to be in a beautiful manner for you being drawn to this reading. But it doesn't mean you won't have to put in hard work, right? It doesn't mean you won't have to throughout this day to see results. But I feel like there is a feeling of past efforts, quality work that was produced, even words that were spoken to the universe, paying off for you in the form of different levels of abundance, all right? A sense of growth as well. It could be a focus on your growth on a soul level, how you've matured over time. And this has come up in daily readings before. But I feel like as well, you're gaining clarity on where you wish to move next. It could be a move of residence. It could be a new job. It could be in regards to the future of your business. It could be even on top of it all, or wrapped up in it all, gaining clarity in regards to some aspects of the future of a connection. But I feel like love is not the main focus, or dating isn't even the main focus of this day. Money and career is, all right? And I do feel like some of you will be watching those kind of readings. I would pull some tarot throughout this day if you have a deck that you own, if not multiple. They're saying a layered spread. Naturally, I mean, that's what we're doing for this. But I do feel as if that will give you clarity in regards to what you're considering, mulling over, or it could be multiple things, but it may even tie into a past decision being right for oneself. Yeah, look at that. A tower moment. So focus on an ending. In Spirit saying this was absolutely meant to be. And I feel like a lot of which created that tower moment once again. It just feels like, even if you think back, you knew when stepping into that situation that it wasn't going to last long. So why did you start it? Because it was meant to be, because it taught you or reminded you, or both, of something, if not multiple things of importance. And it was a bit of preparation, if you will, for what lies ahead. And I feel like, again, there's a focus on so many different levels of transformation and change and growth throughout this day, in more than one way. In more than one way of importance is what I'm getting. The Hermit card, I do feel like you're spending some quality time alone. There's a focus on your leadership, some of which are Virgo placement or Taurus placement being of significant importance. I do feel as if you're feeling quite grounded throughout this day as you get a lot done. But the Queen of Wands, there's a sense of you being a boss, okay, a star in the making, somebody who inspires a lot of people. It could be on an online platform. It could be in person through your job. It could be even just the way you connect with people, all right, impressing people left and right. And I feel like there's a sense of you, again, glowing, being quite magical in what you produce, develop, what you decide to get done, or even who you decide to wrap oneself up with. Any conversation you partake in or initiate throughout this day, or both obviously, is going to end up being quite purposeful and magical in the end. I do feel like there could be some chuckling is what I'm getting, laughter, a need for potentially a bit of a release, and that will, I feel like you don't even need to put effort towards that. It just comes to be through laughter when you're listening, dancing to music, even potentially through your work, through creative solution. Okay, interesting. Through your hobby, if not multiple. Potentially cleaning could be a release for you. I sense that there's just a lot of action once again, and multiple ways that's paying off for you on multiple levels. All right. It's a day where you're reminded through the different levels of magical abundance and success for oneself. Well, success is abundance, that you are becoming a star. And this is quite evident to people, but becoming more and more evident to you as a beautiful soul. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Definitely go enjoy your Friday, and I'll see you next time.